Are there any other events or organizations that we should mention that are helping out?
Just this morning, I met with the networking group Women in Progress, whose members are fundraising for the month of April. Many independent business owners have also offered to do their own fundraising for the month of April. We're going to have an event on the last Tuesday of April. So start looking for advertisements for that once we have more information nailed down.
Okay, let's mention the events already that we've mentioned that are going to be for fundraising, when and where and that sort of thing.
So we have the Save Bethesda Coffee House, Monday, May 7th at 7 p.m. at the Wortley Roadhouse. The barbecue at Covent Garden Market on Friday, April 20th at 11:30 a.m. The Church Challenge, which is ongoing. We're hoping to raise between $1,000 and $2,000 from the congregations in London for Mother's Day. And that's it.
All right. And we have a little bit of time left in show. I wanted to ask what it's like to be a single mother, what kind of pressures you face, what kind of concerns you have for the future, that kind of thing.
When I was a single mother, it was really difficult. I was on welfare, and all I could think about was just finishing high school so I could go out and get a job. I was really, really skinny, and much skinnier than I am now, because when you're on Ontario Works, it's hard to feed your baby and feed yourself and pay the rent and at the same time. I don't support getting pregnant as a teenager, but it happens, right? Yeah. But it happens. Mm-hmm. I mean, once it's happened, you need to deal with it.
And how about finding a mate after you've been a single mom for a while? Mm-hmm. Do you kind of get used to having things your way and running your life and taking care of your kid your way? Is having a mate then becomes a little bit of a threat to that, or do you welcome it?
Both. Mm-hmm. My boyfriend and I have been together for 7 years now, and we still run into problems in co-parenting my daughter. After 7 years, I'm still very protective and quick to jump in when he's disciplining her, when he's just as much her parent as I am now.
And when a guy comes in afterwards, does he eventually get called Dad, or is he called Phil? Or
no, he's just Lance.
Oh, there you go. Okay. For people out there who are considering single motherhood, any advice?
If you're considering single motherhood on purpose, if you're in a position to do that, I say all the more power to you. When it wasn't so tough financially, it was really the bond between my daughter and I. It was like me and her against the world. It was kind of empowering. Mm-hmm. So if you're in a position to do that, it's not the worst thing that you can do.
And is parenting a natural thing, or do you have to train yourself for it?
I was lucky. I got a little bit of training at Bethesda.
Yeah, it seems to me that there's very few official courses, like in high school or whatever, on parenting. We learn things we're never going to need to know, but the really essential things in life we have to stumble through and find out on our own.
Yeah. When I was at Bethesda, I learned how to change diapers, the difference between breastfeeding and bottle feeding, how to make your own baby food, how to make your own Pedialyte, which is basically, if I remember correctly, just juice and salt. They teach us a lot there.
Actually, I just wanted to ask because I'm wondering whether there was any scientific evidence that breastfeeding or bottle feeding is either one is better.
I think probably breastfeeding is better. I only breastfed for a couple days, but even those couple days were probably did her immune system good.
And both of you together probably bonded through that, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's more than just health, it's also psychology.
Yeah.
All right. And what should we mention that we haven't mentioned yet?
We can be reached again at savebethesdalondon@gmail.com. We have our Facebook page, which is where we post everything. It's facebook.com/savebethesda. We're also on Twitter @savebethesda. And for general information, you can reach Oliver at 519-672-6233.
Okay. And we salute Oliver. There we go. We're going to get all your messages. Well, I want to thank you very much for being with us here today.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks to all the people that work with you and yourself for putting this together. And I certainly hope that you reach that goal of 1.5 or get close enough to the goal where they say that's close enough. And it's amazing what people can do if they really put their minds to something.
I agree.
I'm Bill Paul. We're talking about Saving Bethesda. I hope you will put pen to check and help out too, or run your own fundraising event and tell them all about it, and they can connect you up. And if there's a phone number people can phone, or is it just a website?
You can reach Oliver, 519-672-6233, or make inquiries at your local Salvation Army.
All right. I'm Bill Paul for Straight Talk, and we've had Jamie Chambers on the show. And if you would like to be on the show, give us a call at the station, 519-453-2810, extension 510. We'd love to have you talk about your group, organization, or special event. Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you again.
I'm Bill Paul for Straight Talk. We'll talk to you next time.